Hey guys, it's Master Bricks again. I know I haven't posted in close to 2 years, but I'm back. It was just because I moved and it took a lot of time for me to adjust to things, but I'm back and I'm reviewing this set, the a Daily Bugle from from Spider-Man, of course. It is set number 76178, 3,772 pieces, and it's really awesome. Now, I got this for my birthday, pretty much like a month ago, and I finished it like a couple days after my birthday, but I just felt like starting this YouTube channel back up again because, well, I totally forgot about it, and then I felt like doing it again. So, here is my review of the set. First for the review, I will be reviewing the minifigures. Now, this set comes with, I don't even know how many, a lot, probably around 20, 25 maybe. I don't even know, but, so yeah, we're going to be reviewing the minifigures first, and the first minifigure on this list is Ben Urich. A lot of you guys probably know him from the Daredevil comics. If you guys, read them, he's friends with, Matt Murdock or whatever, and he, just gives him leads to, crimes and stuff. And, yeah, so he's part of the set because in the books, of course, he works at the Daily Bugle. So this minifigure is pretty just normal. He's, just a civilian character, kind of. He's wearing a suit and tie, which is just, normal printing, nothing big. Just normal, no printing, just beige legs. And a happy face with glasses and eyebrows and a hairpiece. It's pretty normal. Hold on, wait, I think if you, wait a minute. I might prop this up. Hold on. I think he has two faces, like a lot of characters do. Yeah, so I'm just holding the camera. I took his hairpiece off when the camera was off because it's just a little bit difficult and I don't want to show my face yet. But, so, yeah, as you can see, he just has a normal, happy expression on his face. And then on the other side, it almost looks like worried or, just oh, whatever. Just normal face. So, yeah, that's the Ben Urich minifigure. Oh, he also has some back printing for his suit. But not a big deal. It's just normal minifigure. You can probably get it anywhere. Next on the list is Joe Robertson, who is the editor of the Daily Bugle newspaper. So, he just has some normal torso printing. He looks like he's wearing a sweater and just a normal, a buttoned-up shirt underneath it, and you can see his the collar popping out of his sweater. He just has normal green pants, no leg printing. He has a hairpiece, and he has a face, just a normal smile. And I'll show you. Pretty sure he has a backside, so I'll switch to that too. He has the normal smiley face, but then if you turn him around, he has this almost angry look to his face, and no back printing, which is really surprising. Yeah, so overall, just a normal minifigure again, just like Ben Urich, but right before this. Yeah, and on to the next one. Now we have this, I think, just random guy that works for the Daily Bugle. I don't know his name. I'm sure his name's somewhere on the box, but it doesn't really matter to me. So he's just this guy wearing a sweater, just like Joe Robertson before that, wearing a checkered sweater, shirt collar popping out. Yeah, no arm printing, no leg printing, normal beige pants. Unlike Joe Robertson, who had no back printing, these two are basically the same minifigure. And the guy on the right does have back printing, and Joe Robertson does not, which is very weird, I find. I don't know why they didn't include the back printing. But, yeah, and this guy, I don't know if he has two faces since he's not a very important character in the set. I'll check, though. In fact, yes, this guy does have some, another face on the back of his head, or wherever you consider the back. So he has, like, a normal, just face on the front side, and then if you turn him around, he has a angry face, like distressed or mad. Yeah. Here we have, of course, the infamous publisher of the Daily Bugle newspaper, J. Jonah Jameson. So for this minifigure, this is the first J. Jonah Jameson minifigure I ever owned, and I think it's really cool since he's such an important character in all Spider-Man stories, and I just think it's awesome to have him because he's just an awesome thing to have. So it looks like he's wearing like a vest. I don't know what you call like those fancy kind of vests, but underneath it looks like he's wearing a buttoned-up shirt with collar popping out a little bit and a blue striped tie. No arm printing, just normal white from the shirt on the inside, and just black legs with no printing. Now he does have a little bit of back printing, barely anything. I'm not even sure if you guys can see it, but it's kind of like just wrinkles in his clothing. Now, I do know for a fact that J. Jonah Jameson has a other face, because of course they need to make him angry. So, I'll show you guys that. So, yeah, J. Jonah Jameson does have another face, so I'll just whip that around. Here he has just a normal face with grinning, kind of. You know, on this side, he's very angry, and looks like Spider-Man webbed his mouth up. So, they must have had some sort of altercation. Now we have the secretary of the Daily Bugle newspaper, Betty Brand. So, she's just wearing a normal shirt. It looks like a sweater to me. It's a sweater, I think. And a shirt underneath it. And she just has normal white pants, no leg printing, no arm printing. A little bit of a back printing on the back. Just some wrinkles and stuff, and a little bit of piece of the hood, you can see. And she just has normal hairpiece, and she might have two faces. Yes, Betty Brant does have two faces, so she has this normal, happy face, and then, sorry. And then she has this angry face, or disgusted face. I don't know what you would call it. Next, we have the freelance photographer for the Daily Bugle, Peter Parker, who is also Spider-Man. So, as you can see, he just comes with a white shirt on the inside and a red sports jacket. I don't know a red jacket over top it. And he comes with a little satchel on the side, so I guess he can put his camera and his pictures in there when he gives them to J. Jonah Jameson. He has no arm printing, no leg printing, just normal blue legs. And he has two faces probably, and he just has a normal hairpiece. A little bit of back printing too. There's some white stripes on the end of the jacket there, and there's a little bit of wrinkle on the top. And yeah, I'll check his other face now. So yeah, Peter Parker does have two faces. He has his normal happy face, and like a worried face or shocked face. Yeah. Next, we have Spider-Gwen, or Spider-Girl, or Spider-Woman. I don't really know what to call her. I don't know a lot about this character other than the Into the Spider-Verse movies or whatever. But I do like this minifigure a lot. I think the design is really cool. So she comes with a torso with some blue and pink webbing that looks like really futuristic, because I'm pretty sure she's from the future or something. And then she has like a cool suit here. It's like all white and then like some black stuff on it. And she just has normal black legs, no printing on it, no arm printing. But she does have some really cool back printing, little like thunderbolt looking things. More of the pink and blue webbing all over. It's just overall a very cool design. And on the front, she has her face with the two Spider-Man-like eyes. And she also has this little detachable hood. Hold on. So, yeah. That's her without the hood, and it has this really cool hood. I found that really cool. You just put it on. Same with the Miles Morales minifigure. We'll see later on. Speaking of the Miles Morales minifigure, here he is right now, and just like the Spider-Gwen one, or whatever you call her, I think that this minifigure is a very, very cool one to have. So it comes with like the torso. He's kind of like the torso. He's wearing a jacket, and he has his like suit underneath it, kind of like in the into the Spider-Verse movies and in the Miles Morales video game. If anybody watching has ever played that. So yeah, he's wearing like just a hoodie or whatever. Unlike the minifigures we've seen before, there is a change in color in the pants. Oh. So it's like gray at first, and then it turns into black for like the shoes. I'm guessing those are like sneakers or something. And he, in fact, does have some back printing. It looks like a kind of like a sticker or like something like he graffitied on there, probably, of like just the Miles Morales, like his face, the mask or whatever. And there is some like it looks like sew marks kind of on the bottom of the back of the sweater, and some wrinkles on the front. Maybe it's just the hood part. And you have the Miles Morales headpiece, which again I think looks really cool. It's I kind of like Miles Morales' suit because it's a different color scheme. I think it looks really cool. Looks really good. And just like the Spider-Gwen minifigure, it does have a sorry, it's hard to see through the camera. A detachable hood. I would have, like, for this set, instead of making him like have this like homemade suit in like his first couple times being Spider-Man, I wish they just gave him like his full suit. I think that would have been way cooler, because then we would have gotten some leg printing probably. But yeah, this is him without the thing. Still some back of the head printing, like the lines on Spider-Man's mask. I just think this is a really awesome minifigure and one of the best in this set, for sure. Now we have one of Spider-Man's most popular villains, if not his most popular villain and his best villain, my favorite villain. One of my favorite villains, I don't know. It's a contest between him, Green Goblin, and Venom. But yeah, I really like this this suit. It's like it's very it looks futuristic almost. The torso, you guys know what I mean. Has no arm printing, no leg printing. Actually, I think it does have some back printing, but we'll get onto that later. These are the arms. The arms are really cool. They're made of little handlebar pieces and just Lego studs and these little wrench-like pieces. And I think that's really cool. It could connect to a bunch of stuff. Before, I had it all set up like I had Dr. Octopus up here, like hanging out on top of this thing right here. So yeah, I had him hanging out on top of that thing, like I was holding like some random minifig in his hand, and it looked really cool. But I will show you guys the back printing and stuff right now. And before I do that, he has really cool head too. He has these really cool goggles, and you can see his eyebrows a little bit, but the goggles really stand out, and he has this almost sinister smile on his face, and I find that really cool. This is also one of the best minifigures in this set for sure. But I'll show you guys the back printing and whatever head printing he has. Maybe, I can't remember. Yeah, so he does have back printing, just like I said. Well, I could see it. And it kind of looks like little connectors between his, like, his suit and the arms, like, connected to it. It's a cool little detail. And, of course, as you can see now, he has, like, this angry face. Yeah. This angry face looks like he's mad at Spider-Man, but I just prefer the smiling one because it makes him look more maniacal and evil. I think it just really brings out a difference. Oh my god, the dogs are at the basement door. If you heard that. Sorry. Next, we have Firestar, who is not at all a popular character in Marvel or in anything, really. The only reason I know who she is because when I was like really little, like 3 or 4. I used to watch this show from the 70s and 80s, I think, called Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. It had, of course, Spider-Man in it, and Iceman, and Firestar. Now, I'm sure a lot of people think the Firestar minifigure is great, but I don't like it because I don't like the character that very much. I mean, that doesn't really judge it on, but the minifig doesn't really interest me. And instead of adding her, I wish they would have added Iceman if they were making a reference to Spider and his amazing friends with this minifig. So, but yeah, so she has some. She just has some just normal printing on the front, just like a superhero costume, some lines in there, and she has no, arm printing, no leg printing, just normal yellow legs. And I think if you take her hairpiece off, hold on, I don't know what off there. Yeah, she does have some back printing, just like you can see the muscles in her back and some lines there. And she does have another face, so she has dual faces. She has this like normal happy one and this angry one or pissed off looking face. And I will just put the hairpiece back on her and move on to the next one. Next, we have Blade. I really don't know why he's included in this set. He's not very Spider-Man related. I guess they were going for like kind of like a grounded set, like more street level characters. I don't really care. I don't know much about the character of Blade, so yeah, I don't really know much about him. All I know is that he hunts vampires, but he is a pretty cool minifigure to have. So he has looks like a black leather jacket on him for his torso, and then underneath it, it looks like he has some armor, and I don't even know, it looks like guns or like a stim stick from Call of Duty or something on his belt there. Yeah, so he's actually a really cool minifigure, and he has no arm printing or leg printing, but let's see if I can see if he has any back printing there, sorry. Yeah, he does have a little bit of back printing, so I'll show you guys that in a minute, but he has this little thing, like, if you ever seen any of the, like, Ninjago sets, or, like, here, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna grab a character from Ninjago set to show you guys, like, the similarities. Really quickly. Okay. Here's a good example, kind of. I'll bring another one from a different set because both of them are kind of similar. Here. Oh shoot! I didn't know this one was connected to something. So it's okay though. So here, just like the Blade minifigure, we have on Lloyd. Here, I can grab the camera again now. I don't know if anybody watching this is familiar with the Lego Ninjago series, like the television show. I have no clue what channel it aired on. I watched it a very long time ago on Netflix when I was younger. I can't remember a lot about it, but I have a couple of Lego sets that are Ninjago related. So this isn't like a thing on the minifigure, but as you can see, just like Blade, he has this little like backpack, like this little thing, like the same things that connect through it. And on Naya, I'm pretty sure her name is. I think it's like Kai's sister or Jay's sister in the show. Doesn't matter. She has like these the same thing as Blade on the back. So yeah, but I will. I think that's really cool, and I'll just put them to the side. I'll put them away in a minute. I think the face is really cool on Blade too. He has the sunglasses and the little smirk. No other printing on the head because obviously it wouldn't look good since he doesn't have a hairpiece or a helmet or anything. Yeah, he has the goggles or glasses or sunglasses and nice smirk and nice goatee. I think the minifigure is really cool, and I'll show you guys the back printing right now. So here is the back printing on Blade. He just has some normal just wrinkles on the back of his jacket, just like a lot of other minifigures do in this set and minifigures in general. So yeah, I didn't put his head back on because for some reason I think with, like, minifigures that have been more, like, untouched, not played with a lot, the heads stick easier, and it's really a pain to get them off. For some of them, this one especially. So, yeah, there's the Blade minifigure. Next, we have the Punisher, Frank Castle, who undoubtedly 100% fits into this set. Kind of. But, I understand why they put him in here because, of course, the Punisher first appeared in the Amazing Spider-Man 129 during 1973 or 4 when the Jackal hired him to take down Spider-Man. But that doesn't really matter. I think this is a really cool minifigure to have. As far as I know, this is the only set that the Punisher minifigure has ever come in. And my friends and I at school went on Bricklink and checked, and one of these guys is selling for close to $95. $96, one of them was too, I remember. But, yeah, so he has some really cool torso printing here, actually. He has, of course, the infamous skull on his suit, which is obviously body armor. Fun fact, the skull is so big, just like Batman's bat on, like, his chest, because that's where his armor is played the most. But, yeah, he has a little ammunition belt there, which I'm sure is full of rounds for about every gun ever, every type of gun ever. And he has no arm printing, no leg printing, but there is a change of color in the legs, just like Miles Morales' character. So it goes from black to white, and Miles's goes from gray to black. So yeah, it's probably still stood up. And this is the face I chose. He comes with two faces. Oops. I chose the face where he's angry, a Band-Aid, a couple scars on his head, and I think that really fits the mood of the Punisher, because obviously he's a very violent guy who gets into a lot of pretty bad fights where he definitely gets beat up a lot. On the back printing, there's some wrinkles. You can see some muscles through his shirt or whatever. And the ammunition belt goes all around his body. I wish they would have added some side printing to make the belt look cooler. I should have mentioned that before with one of the other characters who had a belt. Well, they didn't really have a belt, but Peter Parker, he had this little white stripe on the bottom of his jacket. I wish they brought that around, just like I wish they did that with the Punisher. But oh yes, and of course, the Punisher comes with these two really awesome. Shoot, sorry. Jeez. These two really awesome guns. So this one is built from just like a little connecty piece here, and a gun and binoculars right here, to extend like the barrel on the gun. And this is like the little ammunition thing. And right here is like a submachine gun, or an Uzi, you could call it, so he can enact his false justice. I'll show you the back of the head printing too after this, his other face. And as you can see, the Punisher has another face. It's like a grin, a grin, like he's happy or something. Punisher shouldn't be happy, though, after what happened to his family, but I just prefer this face. It's more battered up, because I think it fits the character really well. So, yeah. Of course, after the Punisher, we need to have the Daredevil. Because, obviously, they're enemies, or friends, allies, some sort of gray area. But, yeah. And I really like this minifigure. I have no idea where else you can get a Daredevil minifigure from, because I haven't seen it in my years of browsing Lego on various websites. I've never seen one set that included Daredevil in it, so this might be the only one. I don't know. I think this set is a lot of sets, first time appearances of characters. But yeah. So you can see his abs, his muscles poking up from underneath his costume. It has a nice belt there, the nice Daredevil symbol, DD. They're like crossing over on each other. No arm printing, no leg printing. Overall, just a really cool minifigure to have. And he has his mask there, red eyes, the grin, and he has the way they do the the horns I found is really cool. I have no idea why there's a big hole in it. I think they should have covered it up. It would have made the minifigure better. The hole just puts me off for a bit, but it's fine. I don't really care. There is some back printing. You can see some of his muscle from the back going on, and you can still see those the belt and some. I don't even know what you would call those weird dark red lines. Another thing, just like I said about the Punisher and the Peter Parker one, I wish the belt went along on the sides. I think LEGO should start doing that if they haven't already done with minifigures. But yeah. Oh, and of course he comes with his. Jeez, sorry, my phone died, so the video stopped. But what I was saying was, of course, Daredevil comes with his infamous billy clubs, and I like setting up like this because it makes him look more like agile. Because of course, Daredevil's a very agile person. He does backflips, and the way he holds his billy clubs, I like setting it up like that. I think that's a really cool way to set him up. So that's the Daredevil minifigure. Next, we have Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham, and this is a really cool minifigure. I think I've seen him in a couple other sets. I don't own them, but I've seen them like on the internet and stuff. We're about halfway through the characters, I'd say. We got a couple. We got around 10 left, not counting Dr. Octopus because we did them already. But yeah, I think this is a really awesome minifigure, and it's just a really cool one to have. I don't think a lot of people can say they have a Spider-Ham minifigure. So, yep, obviously he just has like pretty much the same printing that the Spider-Man minifigure has on the torso. But this guy has the short person legs. Like they usually put it on like kids in Lego sets, or like in Lord of the Rings Lego sets they put it on like the Hobbits or whatever. So yeah, that's really cool. And I think the headpiece is awesome. It comes as like one whole headpiece. It's really cool. I like the way it's designed. We have his like ears sticking up, a mask, and his nose like jots out like, I don't know what that word means. Like pokes out like Pinocchio when he's lying. And it has the Spider-Man symbol on it. And on the back, he has like a spider or something. It's like a spider, but it has like a pig in the middle of it, kind of looking thing. And it has a lot. Yeah, it's just really cool. And it's just an awesome minifigure to have and a really cool thing to add to my collection of Lego. Yeah. So that is that. Next, we have Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat, and she's an alright minifigure. The torso is like this black leather jacket with some like white fur on it, kind of like that character from Disney. And you can see a little necklace there, and she's holding a whip and a jewel or diamond. No leg printing, no arm printing. It goes from black to white, just like the Punisher. Some back printing, just wrinkles on the thing. And she comes with one head. Yeah, that's all she comes with, just one face. I'm pretty sure, and I will check. But yeah, I'm pretty sure just one face and some normal Lego minifigure for female hair, but white. I'll check if she has a other face right now, actually. Yes, actually, she does have another face. It looks an angry face. It's an angry face, so that is the Black Cat minifigure. Next on this list is Carnage. This video, I'm sorry, this isn't about Carnage, but this video is getting really long, and I know people don't like watching long videos, so it might turn them off about this video. So once I finish the minifigure section, I am going to be splitting this video into 2 separate parts. And once I'm done editing the video, I'll start making that other one and release it tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, so, but on to Carnage. He is the first character we've encountered on this list. Well, the first minifigure to encounter in this set so far with leg printing. So he has some really, damn it, sorry. He has some really cool torso printing. You can see his muscles, like a bare chest, and his abs and stuff. And you can see kind of like symbiote lines, like veins. They're not veins, but they're like the alien parts. I don't even know what you would call it. Just the symbiote lines, like symbiote veins. Yeah, like tendrils across its body. It has some printing on, I don't know, like its toes there, and on its legs. Finally some leg printing, and he has a little bit of back printing. I will show you guys that once I take his little tendrils off. But yeah, he has tendrils spewing out, and his face is really cool. It's like this it's just normal Carnage face with like a big jagged psycho looking smile, obviously because he's psycho, and he has these large white eyes like Venom, but everything's more jagged and like zigzaggy and edgy, and I think that's what makes Carnage. But I'll show you, and oh yes, and of course on the back of his head, he also has those weird tendril things. I'll show you the back printing now. Now, Carnage has really cool back printing, again, like symbiote tendrils, veins, things. And then it also looks like a heart-shaped thing. It's like the color starts to get a bit lighter. Yeah, so that's the Carnage minifigure. Okay, next we have Flint Marko, the Sandman. So, I really like this minifigure a lot, too. This isn't really a minifigure, it's its own build, but it's like kind of like the cement is uprooted. I put it here when I was setting it up, so it looks like the sand is uprooting the cement. I don't know if you'd use that word, but it's really cool. And then there's this top rod. It's like a sandstorm thing. If anybody watching this if y'all have ever played the Lego Marvel games, and like the first mission, you play as Hulk, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure, and you fight Sandman and the Abomination in Grand Central Station. And yeah, this is kind of what he's doing. He's like making big sand things, and he covers the whole thing in sand. And hold on, Sandman doesn't even comes with legs. He doesn't even come with legs in this. In this set, he just comes with a torso, basically. So this thing. I just connect them onto this piece right here, and it creates. Hold on. Jeez, I forgot how annoying this thing is to put on. Here we go. Yeah, he's just a torso, but I really like this. He has two different arms, one covered in sand. Oh, geez, sorry. Yeah, one covered in sand, and the other just green. Half his body is covered in sand. You can see him sporting his classic green striped shirt. And he just has a normal hairpiece and an angry face. No other head printing. He's basically just, if you guys know the Stormtroopers in like Lego Star Wars sets, the Stormtroopers, he's just this is just the normal Stormtrooper face. So yeah, pretty basic minifigure. I really like the way the torso looks, though. I think that's really cool. So yeah. That's the Sandman. Next, of course, we have the Master of Illusions, Mysterio. And I really, and I mean, I love this minifigure. It's a super cool one to have. So the torso, you can see if his muscles poking out, a little piece from his cape there, and some of those like gold plate things he has on it. And no leg printing, no arm printing, but he has this really nice material cape that is really awesome. And he has some back printing here, the little checkered thing, just like he has on the front, and some muscles poking through, and it's really awesome. But another awesome thing about this is that he also has, I love this thing. So he just has like a normal gray head underneath it, nothing special about it at all, really, But he has the dome here, and like the little dome around his head, where he like projects his illusions from. Some of his illusions from. And I think this is really awesome, what makes the minifigure, because it's just a really cool, just awesome to have. I love it. Next, we have Aunt May. This is just a really basic minifigure to have. But it's kind of cool, because of course it's an Aunt May minifigure. So the torso is cool. It's just looks like a normal sweater any grandmother would. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But yeah, what I was saying was, it just looks like any normal sweater, grandma would wear. She has a white shirt underneath it. Her collar's popping out a little bit. And the back printing, it has some back printing. yeah, it's just some stuff. No arm printing, no leg printing. She has two faces, actually. She has this shocked face. I put the shocked face on because, of course, Aunt May's going to be in shock if she sees Spider-Man fighting 6 of his villains. And she has this, like, cookie thing here, a pie, I don't know, shocked face. And then she has her normal happy face, and she has this cool little hairpiece here. Yeah, and I think this minifigure is really awesome. And now, next, we have Venom. And oh my god, if they had a Spider-Man head, but in like all black, I would buy a second Venom minifigure. Yeah, right, and just put his head on the suit because a symbiote Spider-Man minifigure would be awesome. I know they have one, but it's like super expensive, I've heard. So yeah, but here's Venom. He has the nice white spider logo. You can see his muscles poking out. No leg printing, no arm printing. I wish they added leg printing just like they had on Carnage, but yeah, he has his tendrils. There's some back printing, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But his face is really cool, just normal white eyes and some teeth. A nice big smile. Yeah, this minifigure is pretty cool too. Not as cool as the Carnage one though. So if you take his tendrils off in his head, you can see the back. Well, you don't need to take his head off, but if you see the back, it's literally the same as the front, but with, different muscles poking out. Oh, it's literally the same. But, so yeah, not much of a difference. Next, we have this random civilian woman here. Yeah, I just have her working in that newsstand. I just put her in there, but then I take her head off so it looks like Venom bit it off. I think that looks pretty cool. But, so she just has a normal face, a little bit puzzled face, I guess. She's wearing a jacket and a yellow shirt underneath. Looks no arm printing, no leg printing, normal legs, and she has a fanny pack on the back and some wrinkles on her sweater or jacket, sorry. And then she's wearing this hat here with a ponytail attached to it. Just really a basic minifigure. I'll take that hat off. Shoot. So I'm pretty sure she has two faces. Oh, damn it. Yeah, she does. And then she has this like smirky face. So yeah, that's this minifigure. Very basic. On to the final 4 minifigures in this set. We have Gwen Stacy, but without knowing that it was this minifigure was Gwen Stacy, you just think it was just some random girl. Yeah. So, as most of us know, Gwen Stacy dies at the hands of the Green Goblin, and I guess that's why she's included in this set. I have no clue. But besides that, so she has this blue vest-looking jacket, blue jacket, and on the inside she's wearing a purple t-shirt, I'm guessing, with some really weird design on it that looks like a triangle or something. And on the back, she has, like, it's called a puffer jacket. That's what it's called. She has, like, the puff designs from it. Yeah. Some, no leg printing, no arm printing. Just a pretty normal minifigure in general. And she has this normal hairpiece. She has, like, a normal face and then an angry face. Yeah. So, basically just a basic civilian minifigure. No one would know it's Gwen Stacy. Next, we have this random guy. I do know what he is for because, well, on the box it shows him. He's like a taxi driver dude. So he's like a taxi driver. He's just wearing a hoodie, it looks like, with a red shirt on the inside, brown pants, some back printing like the hood and some wrinkles. No leg printing, no arm printing. Just normal happy face wearing, like, I don't even know, one of those old paperboy looking hats. And no other face. So, pretty basic minifigure. Just like Gwen Stacy. Just like the one before Gwen Stacy. Yeah. Next, we have Spider-Man's arch enemy, the Green Goblin. And oh my god, do I ever love this minifigure. I just think everything about this minifigure is perfect. Perfect. From the face, the maniacal laugh that the Green Goblin has, just like the Joker from Batman. You know, the headpiece is amazing. Comes with his ears, the little cap he wears, like an elf cap. I think it's spectacular. He has this little angry face here. I prefer the laughing face because it really brings out how sinister he is. He has some cool torso printing. Awesome. Has a belt. Wish the belt went on the sides, though. But whatever. Has some really cool back printing, too. Same as the front. Basically the same printing as the front. He has the satchel that holds his pumpkin bombs. Nice green arms with some purple gloves. And the only other minifigure in this set to have leg printing, other than Carnage. So there's only 2 minifigures in this set that have leg printing. The Green Goblin. He has some cool, like, body armor plates, just like he does on the torso and his legs there, I think. Yeah. And it's just amazing. I just love this minifigure so much. And what makes it 100 times better is that if you're gonna, like, yeah, you can, like, hold him up here. Obviously, the Green Goblin can't fly. Yeah. So you're gonna give him his glider. His glider's awesome. You can stick him on the glider, and he'll fly around up there, connected to that clear piece, so it looks like he's flying. I really love this minifigure. Probably the best minifigure in the set, in my opinion. And obviously, last but definitely not least, we have the Amazing Spider-Man. And this is really just a basic Spider-Man minifigure. So, yeah, he has the, like, the webbed suit. Like, the webs, like, the webs all over his suit. And the spider in the middle. And I just think it's really awesome. The torso is awesome. The back printing on the torso is awesome. The big red spider. His head printing is awesome. Just normal Spider-Man stuff. Webs all over his face and the big white eyes. Like 90s style Spider-Man. That's my favorite kind. Like the great big eyes. But webs on the back of his head. The only character in the set too. This is the only character in the set to have arm printing. So yeah, that's really cool. There's the webs on his arm. He has no leg printing, but it shifts from like blue to red, just like a lot of the other minifigures. Colors shift. So yeah, that's the Spider-Man minifigure. Yeah. If you guys stuck around the whole 40 minutes for that part 1 of the Daily Bugle review, thank you so much. In the next couple days, I will record an actual review on like the literal set, because the actual set is like really awesome too, along with the minifigures. So if you guys watched the whole video, thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later in part 2. See ya.